everybody, I'm KK.
I'm Kristen.
And today we are
Together we are K&K Crochet.
Today we are always K&K Crochet, but today is Decade Divas Party 2024, the 60s edition, part 4. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is the fourth video for the Decade Divas Party 2024, and this one's all on Kristen. I didn't do this one.
Okay. So a popular toy from the 1960s was the Etch-a-Sketch. So I made an Etch-a-Sketch, and this is my own pattern. So yeah, and I played with Etch-a-Sketches all the time when I was little. So again, like Mom said, these toys are still really popular now.
Another toy that has spanned the decade.
Yeah.
And when I don't know about you all, but when I was little, I just thought I was so in awe over the way it worked. And, you know, we had those little flip tabs that you could draw on and then pull up the gray part and it would disappear. This is kind of like another version, but you just shook it, right? So,
yeah.
I had these growing up. Matter of fact, a couple of times I think I had different ones. I bought these for my kids when they were little because I love this generational toy. And I thought it was just a fabulous thing, and was kind of shocked to know that it was invented in the 1960s because I grew up in the 70s and 80s. So I would have been it would have probably been nearer to 1980 when I was playing with this. I would have been 6 years old, so 6, 7, 8. So in the 80s is when, and to me, it looks like an 80s toy. I don't know why, but because I played with it in the 80s. So these toys have spanned the generations of time, and of course it's just an amazing toy and a STEM toy, as we would say today, that can be used to spur imagination and to ask questions. And they were invented by Andre, watch me butcher his name, Cassanis of France. I know I butchered it because I've had French and that's not the way you say that. And manufactured by the Ohio Art Company, which is now owned by Spin Master of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So, not a U.S. toy. But boy, did we buy a lot of them. It says, invented in France, but American manufactured and Canadian owned. Okay, whatever. So you're looking at a toy that is 40, 50, 64 years old.
And it's still very popular. They still sell them. I've seen them places.
Right. And, of course, you know that you draw on it by turning the knobs. And then when you finish with your picture, you shake it and all of that falls away.
And I did the screen, like I said, I made this pattern up on the fly. I did the screen in C2C to kind of make it look grainy and make it look like it was the Etch-a-Sketch screen.
Because the screen kind of looks kind of grainy in the real ones.
So it just has divots in it now.
This is a baby boom. It's a baby boom. It was introduced near the peak of the baby boom, July 12, 1960, for $2.99, the equivalent to $31 in 2023. No way, Jose.
Whoa.
I think they were like $10 when I was growing up. I'm not sure what they are now. It's one of the best known toys of the era, and in 1998, it was inducted into the National Toy Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's cool.
How about that? One of the 100 most memorable toys of the 20th century. Unbelievable. And some people do some amazing art with Etch-a-Sketch. I mean, I've seen some really, really interesting things. It says there are a few practicing artists who use Etch-a-Sketch to produce professional lineographic work. The artists make their work permanent by removing the aluminum powder, by drilling holes in the bottom of the toy. Neat. And then resealing it. I knew I had seen art with Etch-a-Sketch. I think that's really neat. And of course, that information came from Wikipedia. So, I really enjoyed an Etch-a-Sketch. Let us know down below, did you have an Etch-a-Sketch growing up? Did you buy them for your kids? I'm finding that toys that I had, I bought for my kids. Like the Pokey Little Puppy book, I bought for my kids. The
Etch-a-Sketch.
The Etch-a-Sketch I bought for my kids. The Potato Head, I think I bought for my kids.
I know we had one at least.
Probably at a yard sale, but I bought one. I know we had them at Head Starts when I worked there. It was a major thing to use in preschool because, you're talking about parts of the body and colors and shapes and all that kind of thing. But it was just one of those things. It's iconic in my head. Like I said, I would have said it was an 80s toy, but I was in the 80s when I was playing with them, so that's why I would have said that. So then we have a question of the day trivia for the 1960s decade.
This one, name a historical event that happened, and there's one in particular that's just out of this world. She didn't know I was going to say that.
Hint, hint, hint.
Hint, 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 hint.
But there were lots of historical events in the 1960s, so name one down below.
Name one.
And check out all the other ladies who were involved in the Decade Divas Party 2024. And don't forget to be kind because
you don't know anybody else's journey.
Bye.
Bye, guys.